everybody, keep a creative mind. Get very ready to laugh because it's your last comedian, the very funny, very talented, going to close out the show, Jeff Roser, everybody.
So this is what I chose to do instead of law school. Oh my God. At least I'm headlining. So when the drunk guy left, everybody was like, oh good, finally he'll stop interrupting. I'm like, oh shit, there goes the whole audience. Going to the back of the room now. Do the bartenders have daddy issues? Please tell me I'm at least going home with something tonight. I mean, fuck. No, I mean, I don't hate my parents, but I don't get along with them either. And like the problem is my parents, they were very, very religious and I'm not. And like when I was growing up, they tried to get me out of the house by having me do a lot of church activities, you know? One year, they tried to send me to Jesus camp for the whole summer, but I just came back 3 days later. It's a crucifixion joke. Alright. Been trying to think of a better crucifixion joke. I just haven't nailed it yet. That's a pun. I got more on the way, don't worry about it. Man, I'm glad the holidays are over now for weight loss ads, but only as the before picture. Muffin tops are the best part of the muffin, but the worst part of my girlfriend. For my girlfriend's birthday, I got her an iPhone 6, mostly because it has that panoramic camera on it, and so she can finally take selfies. That's mean. So it should be obvious I'm single, right? I don't know if I'm telling jokes or just reciting material for my suicide note. But I do feel like, as a struggling comic, if I'm going to kill myself, my suicide note should start with, I'll get out of here on this. Comics, come on. My cousin just wrote No Funeral. I'm like, damn, he was always good with the one-liners. Man. But I do feel like he wrote No Funeral. And I assume he was scared nobody would show up. But I know people will show up to my funeral, because most of my friends by now are just other comics, you know? And so yesterday, I visited my lawyer, and I had my will changed so that my funeral includes an open mic, and that way I know they'll all show up. It's going to be $2 PBRs, $5 citywides, and if they do a eulogy, they get 10 minutes. What I really love about that joke is it will be funnier when I'm dead. Yeah, comedy's rough, man. I did a show last night. When I got off stage, this guy walks up to me. He goes, hey, word of advice. Don't quit your day job. I said, the joke's on you, fucker. I'm unemployed. My boss tells me you're fired. My reply is, no, I'm not. Tell me you want me here tomorrow. I've been fired 4 times. I have not missed a day of work because of it. So I mean, like, obviously I'd love to do comedy full time. This is a side thing right now. But I've been doing comedy for about 2 years now. And doing comedy, for better or for worse, I find myself in a lot of, let's say, drug-friendly circles, you know? But you guys, like, some of you aren't comics, some of you are. Clap it up if you've never done cocaine. Alright, you guys see me after the show. I do discounts for first-time buyers. Has this been tripping on people all night? No, like I said, I live in South Philly. I've lived in Philly for 10 years now. I do love living in Philly. But here's one thing I've learned about Philly. The older the Eagles jersey you see, the worse of a neighborhood you are in. Like, if you ever walk and you see a Connor Barwin jersey, all right, you're in the clear. If you see a Deuce Staley jersey, you're about to get robbed. I was walking home the other night. It's like 2 in the morning. I see a guy coming towards me wearing a Kevin Cobb jersey. I just went, oh shit. Turned out to be Kevin Cobb himself, because that's the only person who would wear a Kevin Cobb jersey. I think it's ironic my happy trail leads to a very sad place. It's the only dick joke I have. It's 10 words long. I tell girls it's 14. Oh man. Eagles didn't have a good 2015. I mean, I did. I had a great year. There were a lot of stories out last year. One of the biggest stories was the whole like Caitlyn Jenner thing, you know, Bruce Jenner. It really brought transgenders to the mainstream media like it never has before. And I feel as a comedian, you should always write jokes about what's popular and prevalent in the media. I couldn't write any transgender jokes because, to be honest with you, I wasn't sure what transgender even meant, you know? I was like, you know, Caitlyn Jenner, she was born Bruce Jenner. How is she a woman now? Like, I don't get that. But my friend explained it to me and said, Caitlyn Jenner, though she was born a man, she mentally identifies as a woman, and so we are to treat her as such. And hearing that gave me the courage to stand up here in front of all of you and say I mentally identify as being a great comedian. And you all need to start treating me as such. Don't let your rosophobia creep in here. Vote for me. Richard Sherman, are you upset you're not in the Super Bowl? All right. I'll end on this. This is a smart joke. Prosthetic limbs cost an arm and a leg. Thank you. I'm Jeff Roser.
Jeff Roser, everybody. Well, there you have it. That's 10 comedians. You guys have been laughing mighty hard. Now what I need you guys to do is finish on your ballots. Vote first, second, and third place. I'm going to come around, I'm going to tally those, and I'm going to come right back, and I'm going to tell you guys who won first, second, and third place. And in the meantime, we're going to listen to some music, just very briefly.